Hi, it is spring. This is Rori Raye, and what I've really noticed with all the lushness happening and every day something new happens, the peonies are starting to come up. Yesterday they were closed, today they are open. Grass, everything just starts to unfold day by day by day by day, so that even in Corona times here, we're noticing the days. I'm noticing that all of a sudden there are leaves on the trees, but actually the leaves on the trees started coming out one day at a time. Yet it feels like just weeks ago there was snow all over these trees, just snow everywhere. So the one thing that I've really learned here that is so valuable for the rest of my life is everything is going on underneath the surface. There are perennials here that there really weren't in Los Angeles. There are bulbs that I never dealt with in Los Angeles, even though they were there. Here, I asked the gardener who was working for this house before we bought it, and I just asked him to please stick with us when I could plant flowers and plant stuff because I'm a big gardener type. And he said, well, let's see what pops up. So I did, and up came these gorgeous daffodils, a huge amount of them. And then up came these gorgeous irises. And then up came these salvias and purples, and all of a sudden it was just like amazing what's happening. And up came weeds that look beautiful to me, but were endangering the other plants. And then up came plants I had planted last year, perennials. They came back. And it just kind of staggers me. You can hear all the dogs barking. It's bark time. It staggered me because I never thought of it before. I don't think I ever really waited for a perennial to come up a second year in Los Angeles. I just expected some of them to come up, but this is a surprise every spring. What shows up, I should have remembered from last year, but the truth is there's more every year, it seems. And so what I'd like you to do is translate that to your life. Instead of planning so much and knowing what you want things to look like and getting rid of everything so that you can kind of plan things out the way you want, see what pops up. Men are funny in this way. They seem that they are unable to do things, unable to be good partners, and then all of a sudden they are. All of a sudden they turn to you and you can tell they care, and they have all kinds of wonderful feelings in their eyes. The trick is to not bear down on them, to not stare at the ground and say, what do I need to put here? Instead of, let's see what pops up first, instead of being in such a rush. So think of every man you meet online right now, but pretty soon in person, as not just a diamond in the rough, but as a well, a fountain. You have no idea what he's going to show up as. He may look bland. He may look like somebody you once crossed off your list. He may look not your type. He may look this or that or the other. He may have in his paperwork things that you would normally cross off. But why don't you see what pops up? And what you want to pop up is some masculine energy looking at you and seeing if it starts to make you feel like you'd like to be around this person. Okay? Let's see what pops up.